Sharp Game here. Welcome to another episode coming at you from ChooseYourRelationships.com. And, today I was talking to one of my friends and we were talking about a lot of the events and a lot of the distractions and a lot of the violence and a lot of the chaos that's going on around the world, especially in the United States of America. And he was asking me, do I look at television? And I said, no. And he asked me why. And I'm going to tell you what I told him in the video. The number one reason why I don't watch television is because, number one, it's very negative and it's full of lies. And you don't get the truth. Because first off, television started as a form of propaganda, and there's a lot of half truths when it comes to everything you see on television, and everything is script. I mean, if you're looking for the truth, you're not gonna find it on the television screen. And I don't like being fed information. I don't like when people tell me what I want to hear. I like to have the option of thinking in the way that I want to think. I don't want you to tell me how I should think. And this is the main reason why I don't watch television. And I used to be in the military, and after about 2 years being in the military for like 2 years, I came back home, and a lot of people was telling me, my friends, family, they was telling me about some stuff that they saw on television, and I really didn't know what they was talking about. And that's when I started to catch on that a lot of stuff on television just wasn't true, because what I was experiencing in the military and what they saw on television, the stories just didn't match up. So after a while, I've learned that, watching television is kind of like watching a movie. It's all make-believe. It's not even relevant to your life or my life. Maybe it might be relevant to the people that's on television, but what happens on television is not going to change anything from as far as what I'm going to do in my life. I might have to maneuver around and do things a little bit different, but if I really want to know what's going to happen on television, I can just come online, or I can have one of my friends call and tell me, more than likely, because the way it's set up now, that the mainstream media is going towards and looking up information online first, then they'll put it on television. And a lot of times what happens is, a lot due to cell phones and everything, a lot of people will shoot a video from their cell phone and upload it to Facebook within minutes sometimes. So the mainstream media is, anything that's on television is kind of irrelevant. It doesn't really matter, really, because you're not going to find the truth. And all they're talking about on news is doom and gloom. They act like the world is about to end, which sometime, some people say we're in our last days and everything like that. But whenever you see some type of violent incident on television, regardless of who it is, whether it's a cop killing somebody or beating somebody up, that does something to you, to your spirit, to your soul, to your mind. And if it doesn't do something to you, maybe you're a psychopath or a sociopath. Because what happens is, the media keeps pumping out negative images and negative chaos, and what that does to a lot of people, it numbs them. So people become immune to the chaos, the drama, the events. And when something happens to somebody like me, people really won't feel anything toward a person like me, because what has happened is people have been seeing such negative incidents on television when it comes to black people. It doesn't even matter anymore, because they're gonna say, well, being that I've seen so many bad things happen on television, you have to be just like the rest of them. Because in America, people aren't really thinkers, so they just take things at face value. So I learned not to take things at face value, being that I was in the military and everything. So I know the game, so that's why I don't waste my time looking at television, because I know it's a bunch of bullshit. So what I've done is I've learned to think for myself, sometimes instantly, sometimes on my feet within seconds. So this is what you have to do in this world if you really want to take your game to the next level, if you really want to succeed, if you really want to be a high achiever in life, and if you really want to be above average. If not, you can go just be an average guy, average girl, and live happily ever after and get average results just like most other people. But if you want to take your game to the next level, you have to outthink, outsmart, outmaneuver, and navigate around people in the society that we live in. Because this ain't no movie, this is real life out here. So this is why I don't watch television. And I would advise you to do the same thing as well. So if you like what you heard in this video, subscribe to my channel, check out my blog, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, Sean Game is out. Peace.